Bob Neal and Hubie Brown with you live from the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight's matchup between the Detroit Pistons and the Atlanta Hawks. Starting for Detroit, Dennis Rodman, and notice William Bedford in at the forward, Bill Laimbeer at center. James Edwards has a strained back, did not make the trip. Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas start at the guards tonight for Detroit. Of course, they're coached by Chuck Daly, the new Olympics head coach, which he's hearing more about right now than he really cares to as he heads into the playoffs. He's trying to concentrate on the Detroit Pistons. The Hawks will have Wilkins and Willis at the forwards, Koncak at center. Of course, we'll see Moses Malone playing a lot at center tonight too. Glenn Rivers, Doc Rivers, and Spud Webb, the guards for the Atlanta Hawks. Bob Weiss in his first year with Atlanta and a record of 42-38. And if the standings in the Eastern Conference were to stay as they are right now, these two teams would open the first round against each other, with Detroit having the home court advantage.
Now, if we do see Detroit lose their last two games and they slip into fourth place, they would match up with Philadelphia, a team that gives them fits. And then the Atlanta Hawks would pick up the Milwaukee Bucks, where they play 2 wins and 3 losses and have had some nice success.
And for an Atlanta Hawks team that apparently needs motivation to play well, that should be enough to make them an intense basketball team tonight. As Bob Weiss told Hubie and I today, we won't know that till the game gets underway.
Well, let's see if Atlanta can establish some form of an inside game. Right now, they're running the passing game.
The shot missed. The rebound for Bill Laimbeer. Thomas' lead pass is saved by Bedford.
When you look at Detroit, we're thinking methodical, half-court offense. They want to play a game 90 to 100 points. Atlanta wants to up-tempo and get it up there high.
Isaiah Thomas opens with a back.
He does have the range on the shot.
The turnaround jumper by Doc Rivers won't fall. Pistons on the run. Isaiah pass ahead to Rodman. A lay-in, and it's 4-0 Detroit.
I know.
Doc Rivers tries to penetrate, kicks it to Koncak to Dominique Wilkins. 5 seconds to shoot. Dominique from 18, and it's a 4-2 game.
So you run the passing game against a good team like Detroit. Detroit will stay, just match up with you, and it looks like a zone. They'll keep you perimeter all night.
Laimbeer couldn't decide whether to take the 3 or not, was a little off balance, thus misses the set shot. Spud Webb quickly inside, stripped out of his hands by Isaiah Thomas. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Koncak pushes off of Laimbeer. Now to Kevin Willis against Bedford. The double team. Koncak open for the jumper. He has that shot. It's tied.
Well, you must double team Willis.
Tied at 4. Dumars open in the corner, edge of the rim. Rebound by Rodman into Bedford. Can't get it to fall. Koncak rebound. Spud Webb runs. Willis on the wing.
You're the Hawks now. You need the easy open court basket. Right there.
6 straight points by Atlanta. It's a 6-4 Atlanta win. Lead.
But most important, try to get the game 110, 115.
Dumars looking for Bedford. Takes the shot from the corner. It's tied at 6. First quarter, Rodman from 13. Rebound, Kevin Willis. Took it from Laimbeer. Spud Webb fakes the shot, drives the lane, doesn't get the ball. Rivers steals the rebound from Laimbeer.
That's the way to not to give up on the play.
Isaiah Thomas has Rodman on the left.
Nice.
Kicks it to Dumars from the right.
Bob, as I'm looking at the floor,
Bedford starting at forward, by the way, because James Edwards has a lower back strain. Dumars in trouble on the double team, and as he passed out of it, Willis gave it right up to Dumars, who made him pay.
That's a tough break. The Hawks played excellent defense that time.
10-8 Pistons. 6:25 to go first quarter. Doc Rivers, that's a 2-point attempt. Rebound Willis.
Hey, Willis is working, doing a nice job early.
For 3, Dominique Wilkins misses. Steals the offensive board from Bedford. Now Koncak from 18. He buries his second face-up jump shot tonight. You know, already, he averages 4 a game and has 4. Another Detroit turnover. That's 4. Hawks on the break. Webb against Laimbeer. Laimbeer was there to play the defense. No call. Dumars.
Well, that was definitely something, okay? And then, as it always happens in this league, there's a very frustrated coach. You have your point guard. He attacks the basket. He elevates. You'll see him right here. The man is definitely not there in time in regards to boom. There it is. The shot goes up. And what you have here is, hey, it's the old rule in the NBA, underneath the basket. No foul call.
I think we're seeing bad concentration. Willis against Bedford. Stolen by Isaiah. What a pick.
Everyone assumes he's going to make it. no one came back over half court.
Jack and Moses up front with Battle and Doc Rivers in the backcourt for Atlanta. Dumars on the penetration, and Joe Dumars is on fire early in this game. 11 points. He's 5 out of 6.
Of competition. The bench makes a heavy contribution, and it must be Battle and Moses Malone.
Behind the back pass to Lane Beer, open for the jump shot.
I also feel, Bob, it's also because of their style of play here early.
Moses Malone recently into the game. Gets the bounce. Moses Malone.
If he established the low place, though, all of these things are in his favor. This is the guy that must get going. He's the team leader, and it would give the rest of the guys a little inspiration.
For 3, Doc Rivers, big bucket. That's now 5 consecutive Atlanta points after a 9-0 Detroit run.
Point shooter. He's now 86 for 259. That is a lot of attempts.
Inside to Bedford, and this time he holds on to the ball and gets the bucket.
Man, that's a little dipsy-do. Excellent move. He hung up there. He even brought it down to his waist. I thought he was going to go up for one of the dunk contest shots.
Dominique Wilkins answers quickly as he flashes into the paint.
Battle must push the ball in now.
Just like he did there. Nice hook layup falls, and the Atlanta Hawks now trail by only 2, 21-19.
3 and 4. The conditioning is a factor. He's under strong rehabilitation on a daily basis. But he said, look, I can't fear you. I just have to play and take the hits.
Dumars buries it from 19 feet. To hit 6 in a row.
All right, now right here, you have Aguirre on Wilkins. Now you must work on him one-on-one, and also you can post him up and force him to play the film of dirt that we had because of that game beforehand.
Rec League game just 10 minutes before this one was to get underway. The floor is still dirty. Dumars on the drive, gets the bucket. 15 points. Dumars missed his first one and hasn't missed since. That would not have counted. At the end of one, the Pistons are up by 3, 25-22, and yes, that is a Detroit Pistons kind of score. Wires hand, it's Atlanta ball, and into the game, Ramil Robinson with the ball, 22.
He's getting early time now because Sidney Moncrief is out with an injury.
Wilkins isolated against Aguirre, spins into the lane, and now Wilkins taking it to the hoop. Earlier against Rodman, not taking it to the hole so much.
Well, they were in the passing game. Every time he received the ball, he was wide. Rodman was challenging him to take the shot. He would not give him the drive.
To 10. Battle on the drive against 3 Pistons. Won't fall. Sally kept it alive to Vinnie Johnson. We have a 3-on-2. Aguirre.
Now, if we didn't know better.
The Detroit Lakers of 19.
There you go. Running their little Showtime break.
Here's Ramil Robinson to Moses Malone.
The Hawks are a big pick-and-roll team. Detroit doing an excellent job.
And he did not. Inbounded by Sally. Isaiah Thomas on the dribble to Vinnie Johnson. Got the route.
Ready for playoff time.
Aguirre had been having back problems. He just scrimmaged for the first time on Thursday. He's back, of course, playing tonight. Farrell gets it inside. Sally goes down this time. Sally gets the foul call. Rollins block after he took it to the hole that time. 34-28 Detroit, 7:38 to go first half.
The Hawks need a few defensive stops here.
Willis playing Aguirre tough. Aguirre backs up, takes the set shot, and drains it. The Hawks, their 7th. John Sally against
nice.
John Koncak. What a move by Sally. Hey, Sally's 3 rebounds, and the Hawks have only 3 points in this quarter.
Now we're talking about guys shooting 83%. The Hawks right now are in a half-court trap.
Off lane Beer's hand, Webb to Wilkins. Inside for the basket and the 3-point opportunity.
Now I was almost ready to chastise
play, and the Hawks battle back in here, trailing by 8 now with 5:25 to go in the first half from the Omni.
Here's your half-court trap right here. Now they had the 1 trap, and now they're matched up man-to-man.
Aguirre buries the 3.
Boy, they're really making them pay.
Spud Webb with the quick release and the 18-footer. Hubie,
like they don't know, we don't know, and the world of basketball doesn't know.
no surprise there. Aguirre pulls up for the set shot over John Koncak. There's your example again.
I tell you what, Wilkins is struggling, and you know what's sad? He's an 83% foul shooter.
Wilkins comes back and nails the jumper. I think he's tired.
No, I think he missed that one on purpose because he knew we were going to get the rebound and hit that jump shot.
His shoe came off. He'll be late getting down floor. It's 5 against 4. Sally from Isaiah Thomas.
Wasn't expecting the pass.
And here comes Spud Webb.
Nice.
Over the shoulder to Malone. Right. The basket. Give him the foul. Beautiful play. As Dominique. Blocked by Sally.
Oof.
That's his 3rd block in this game tonight. Bedford from Dennis Rodman.
They also have Lambier in there at another time matched up with these guys. Plus you got Rodman, who plays like he's 7'5".
Pistons by 9, minute 22 and a half. Dumars into the paint. Bedford kicked it back over his head, intentionally or not, I don't know. Dumars gets the hoop, and Joe has 17.
With this group in there with Farrell and Wilkins up front, you know, they are outsized because Detroit, 2 7-footers plus Rodman.
Rodman goes down. Wilkins spins in and gets it to rattle home. Wanted to call, didn't get in. By 7 with 21 seconds to go in the half, and Detroit's thrown a lot of good basketball at him.
Now this group is a small group, like we said, with Farrell and Wilkins in there. It's an excellent defensive group, but where you have to watch out is can they hold their own on the board, on the defensive board.
Isaiah Thomas, last shot of the half, 0.2 of a second, lays it in so softly off the glass. Pistons back up by 9.
Smart basketball. You know that you can get the shot up over the top of Spud.
Isaiah Thomas finishes the half with 9 points and 5 assists, and the Pistons have a 9-point lead. Underway in the second half, 54-45 Detroit. Isaiah Thomas with 10 to shoot for the Pistons. Just going to hold it now. 8 seconds. He'll take the 3. Just wait until they backed out of his face.
See, that's a killer because the shot block is going down.
Dominique Wilkins spinning against Rodman. This time gets Rodman to the floor and hits the 14-foot.
I'm refereeing right now. I'm tired of Detroit flopping. I really am. You got to stand up there and play defense. This is a physical game tonight.
Air ball from Isaiah Thomas. Doc Rivers, who struggled in the first half. Doc had only 5 points, and his man Joe Dumars had 17. Gets it to Willis. Willis off the glass. Has not lost to Atlanta all year. 4-0 on the Hawks in the 1990-91 season.
I'm surprised that they're going right down inside. Dominic can take him. There it is.
That was goaltending by Bedford. Count the basket.
The rebounders are getting the ball, but they're not getting the ball out to the guards.
Wilkins from 20 feet. He has 22 points in this game.
You know, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it.
Wilkins 3 out of 3 here in the third quarter. Dumars fall away jumper. Yeah, he's playing well tonight. What an offensive year Joe Dumars has had.
See, I like the Hawks strategy now. You must continue to go to Dominique and go right at Rodman.
On Bedford. He's been strong on the boards tonight. Lambier open from 16 feet.
Billy's come to life now in the last 4 games.
Dominique Wilkins has it high against Rodman with 10 seconds to shoot. On the drive, 2-shot foul, count the basket. Now gets in this ball game, particularly when this third quarter started, and the Hawks are down only by 4, trailing by 9 at the half. Rodman gets the lay-in.
Trying to give Rodman any freebies.
Isaiah with 8 assists tonight. Willis gets away with lowering that shoulder and lays in the ball.
Yeah,
in immediately, of course.
Moses,
it's a rebound.
Yeah, he's got to, establish some strength underneath.
And Spud Webb pushing it up court, getting the 15-footer. Lambier knew he could do nothing defensively against Webb out there in the open court. Spud has 10.
Spud and Dominique are cooking with a little bit of battle on the side, and we've got ourselves now a Donnybrook.
A 2-point ball game. Aguirre for 3. It's Aguirre from 22 feet. Rebound Lambier.
See, I'd rather see Wilkins. You see, Wilkins went in. We call that false hustle when you're a coach. You miss a long jump shot, so instead of going back defensively, you half-heartedly go to the offensive boards. Your man takes off, and then you give up an easy layup at the other end.
9:64 Pistons, 6 minutes remaining.
Half-court execution, Bob. In a game like this, it's just like playoff time.
Dwyer kicks it to Dumars for 3. Bottom of the net. Spud Webb defending Isaiah Thomas. Dumars over Battle. What a game. 26 for Joe.
Going to shoot that 46-48% for you night in and night out.
Pistons by 11. Battle 17. Sally took that rebound, kicks it to Dumars. Thomas, one touch to Aguirre.
Just beautiful. Well, that's because of the raising of the baseball umpires' salaries, no doubt about it.
Webb for 3.
Boy, they needed that.
27 points in this ballgame. 10-point Pistons lead. 3:53 to go. Third quarter from the Omni in Atlanta. Bob Neal, Hubie Brown with you. Our last regular season game on TNT. We're about to begin the plethora of playoff programming. Next Thursday. Boy, there's some hard knocks going on down low. Isaiah Thomas to Lane Beer to Sally. Who got that block? Moses?
4 on 1. 4 on 1. You got to score.
Willis misses. Wilkins follows. Wilkins now with 28 points and 12 in the third quarter. Dumars has Malone, takes him off the dribble.
Get it out.
Stolen by Dumars. Doesn't get the basket. Then the rebound is stolen by Sally to Thomas. He gets the basket.
That's a try. You had a Andy, who played with Buffalo and then the
Buffalo
Knicks.
Braves, exactly. Lane Beer got the rebound on that play. Pistons lead it now by 7.
Nice.
2:70 to go in a quarter, make it a 9-point.
See, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Bob. You'll always make the right move because you know you're going to receive the pass.
When they're winning, one of the most unselfish teams in the league, the Pistons. Wilkins trying to get inside. Lane Beer helped Aguirre. 3-pointer by Webb. Malone, big rebound. Willis.
I know Moses shot that one off balance, but he did make a great attempt in catching it.
Hawks got right back in there. 64-62 they trailed, and then Detroit came alive. Spud Webb dishes to Wilkins. Stop the bleeding for the moment. Now 7 seconds to go.
Plenty of time. You get a good shot.
Moses Malone with a prayer that isn't answered at the end of 3 periods of play. Detroit leads it 88-77. Pistons had led by 9 at the half. They increased that lead by 2 in the third period. Tonight against Sally in the open floor. Sally showing quick feet. Now you see how quick he is against Battle. Battle shoots over the 7-footer. Rebound to Moses Malone.
They should go right back inside. Aguirre is on Malone. You have to see that.
Rivers with 5 fouls, spins inside, but you're absolutely right. Aguirre against Farrell, spins inside. Malone with another rebound.
He must go now. You've got to get out on the floor.
Malone has 9 boards tonight.
Nice pass.
Battle to Farrell.
We had 2 fumbles, a kick, a knee ball, looked a little bit like soccer, and then finally a dunk.
Game, much like their yo-yo season, comes back in there and closes it down to 5 at this point. Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, give me a break.
That's the 3rd time tonight that Detroit has stopped an Atlanta run with a triple.
While Dominic is dribbling, don't reach because you are a shot blocker.
Doc Rivers for 3. Buries it from John Battle. Rivers playing with 5 fouls. I agree with you. I don't want to say I ever pull for one team or another, but you and I would get a chance to see them early on if Detroit wins, but hold it. That's John Battle. And the Hawks would end up playing Detroit in the first round of the playoffs. So that Milwaukee score takes a little bit. These players, however, don't know the results of that score. Big tip in by the athletic Dwayne Farrell. We'd like to thank all the players for giving us this intense game. Dumars bumped on the shot by Battle.
Good call. Excellent call.
And John Koncak, who averages 4 a game, won't score anymore because he already has 4.
See, it puts the pressure right now on Battle and Moses to be your big scorers.
Battle with a tough move inside, gets the rattle. That was a big-time play.
Boy, that shot.
Pistons by 3. Just under 8 minutes to go. There's that pick and roll, and Dumars takes it to the hole and has 34 in this game.
You have to make up your mind on the pick and roll.
28 feet from the basket. And, of course, moves the Hawks that much closer to getting Detroit in the
There it is again. Moses Malone on Dumars.
Dumars going to pull up for 3. Yes, Dumars! 37 tonight. And because it's cloudy here, it's starting to rain in the Omni.
You're right.
I'm not going to hold in the clouds.
What a game. Detroit playing from the perimeter.
Love Atlanta's still in there, though. Let's point out it's only a 4-point Pistons lead.
Love Battle's game. He really has the feel.
Battle has 14.
Isaiah lost his shoe. He's trying to put his shoe on right now.
He's going to lay back like Moses did earlier and get the basket. Now Battle answers.
Got to milk him now. He is really on fire.
Tonight's heavyweight fight should have so many punches. Battle 16 points, has 11 in this 4th period. Pistons by 4. Dumars cannot miss. Count the basket. Give him the foul.
See, you cannot continue to follow Joe Dumars over any pitch.
106-99, Pistons by 7. 6:20 to go. A lot of time left in this game. Battle.
They're clearing out for Battle, giving him the one-on-one on that side. He's just wearing out either Dumars or Vinnie Johnson. And the thing about all that is you're just letting one guy play.
Battle has 13 in this quarter. Dumars kicks to Lane Beer from the corner.
Boy, that has been non-existent.
With 5:24 remaining.
Here's the trap. Remember what we said now, Detroit has mucho trouble with any kind of pressing and trapping. Now they're matched up man-to-man.
Isaiah Thomas had his shot blocked by Farrell, but the stick back is good.
There he is. Rodman, the leading offensive rebounder in this league.
352 offensive rebounds coming into this game.
Now how about Detroit showing us a 3-2 half-court trap?
River misses the 3-point attempt. Farrell kept it alive. Wilkins back in, missing the turnaround. There's Farrell off the glass.
See, the problem with the trap is that once the shot goes up, you're really out of balance in regards to blocking guys out. And what you must do is all 5 guys have got to crash the defensive board. There's a pop down inside with Farrell and Rodman.
Wire over Koncak. Koncak battles for the rebound. Loose ball.
Yeah, good call.
On Detroit.
Yeah,
Still a close game. 4-point
right.
Piston lead with 4:10 remaining.
With Detroit making 47,000 shots from the top of the ceiling.
These players don't know it, but Hubie and I do, and the viewers know that Milwaukee, by losing tonight, clinches Detroit for 3rd. So it's a 1-point Pistons lead with 2:46 to go in this game. And these teams establishing something here tonight. They're establishing where they are going to stand when they play each other in the first round. Dumars missed a shot, which tonight.
That was his easiest shot of the night, right there. See the scramble defense by Detroit. Look at this. You see how they're running it? They're just forcing Battle to give up the basketball. They trap him and say, you can't get it back. Isaiah deny it to him.
Wilkins with 5 to shoot. Fade away. Big bucket by Dominique. And the Atlanta Hawks have taken the lead with 2:08 to go. The first lead since Atlanta was up 6-4.
Just a terrific rally. It's nice to see everybody all getting involved, not only one guy.
Aguirre hard to the hoop, one hand. Moses came out to challenge. Rodman offensive board and stick back. Late in the game, Rodman offensive rebound.
He's had 3 offensive rebounds in the last 3 minutes. See, once again, the Hawks doing a good job in making them miss the first shot. See, this is good strategy by Detroit. Attack, trap Battle, make him give up the basketball. And
those 2 teams battling for the 7th or 8th playoff spot.
Off-balance shot by Rivers that time.
Beer with a big board. Hawks trail by 11 going into the fourth, 88-77. 38 Hawks points in this fourth quarter. Battle has 22. It's a 1-point game with just over a minute to go. Beer open for the jumper, making a 3-point Pistons lead.
Can't be late on that one. If you are going to trap, the rotating guy must come early because Laimbeer never rolls. He spots up. So with Laimbeer in it, it's called pick and spot up, not roll.
Wilkins and Rodman locked into an arm wrestle there. 9 to shoot for Wilkins against Dennis Rodman.
He got him. He had him.
Rodman
Absolutely.
fouled him, and Wilkins will go to the line for 10.
He's in the top 20 in 4 different categories. Then injuries kind of caught up to him. Slowed him down in the second half of the season.
Pistons by 1 with under a minute remaining in this ball game.
Now you need the defensive stop and a defensive rebound if they shoot and miss.
Isaiah shuffling inside to Sally. Gets the lay and it goes down.
Big shot. Big shot.
John Battle has been on fire in the fourth quarter. He has 22 fourth quarter points. Pass inside to Malone to Koncak. Doesn't get the basket to fall. It would have been an opportunity to tie the game. Misses them both. And almost fouled out of the game.
Now you got the foul early.
As they get the Hawks to jack up their salary cap and pay Koncak.
This right now, you are going to be 4 down. All right, you're 4 down. You have 24 seconds to go here. Is that you score quickly.
Tim McCormick inbounding the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Having trouble inbounding it. Webb. Battle for 3. They did have almost everything else tonight. They foul Rodman very quickly with 17.7 to go. Pistons up by 4. Rodman 11 points, 8 rebounds tonight. He's a 62% free throw shooter, but one.
After the first quarter, the tempo became a Hawk tempo.
In our doubleheader coverage to start the playoffs, as Webb gets his shot blocked by Rodman. Rodman fouled. That'll be 6, and he'll foul
In
out.
that situation, you help, and he fouls you, puts you on the line, baby. You're right in the game.
Pistons by 4. 12 seconds to go. Quick foul.
This is his best scoring year since he's been in the league. Foul
20
shots. Now that was only the 4th best in NBA history. Calvin Murphy still has the record up there in the high 70s.
Dumars has just tied his career high with 42 points.
Oh, he fouled him.
Had that gone in,
Point play.
And Battle with 27. You don't get, and of course Battle misses intentionally.
If you divide that by 82 games, that's 12 years of never fouling out of a basketball game. He just broke Wilt Chamberlain's record.
John Sally with 8 points in the game as he misses that free throw. Isaiah will just hold on to it, and this ball game will be over. And the Pistons have defeated the Hawks 5 consecutive times in this season. 5-0 versus Atlanta, and that will be one of the Eastern Conference first round matchups. Detroit versus Atlanta. Tonight's final score, Pistons 126, Hawks 120.